Today, I will bring for all of you one of the best deal and the best lesson for the new year. Yes, West, yeah, you guess what it's meant. It's meant today we have a big and a bunch deal for you. So let's go for the house. I will show you what's the best thing for you. Yes, in front of my face this time with a harmony, yeah, best friend, and all of this here, yeah, today we have a harmony question. But let's go to for one of these things. Now, how many beds from in here? We have two slides to choosing. Yes, it's going to be the queen side and the king side. Imagine if in your house, yeah, you will have three people in your families, and of course that if you just only need three people laying on the bed frame sleeping, I think the queen side will be the same one. Yeah, it will be the 82 of length, 54 of wide, and a quarter of volume height. Very great, very convenient, right? Yes, and moreover, street local land is still, yeah, still good. Don't need to be afraid of anything else. Moreover, all of our Indian women 100% is solid good for our beauty to be done. So that's why very sturdy, right? Super sturdy for you. Don't need to be afraid about anything else. And moreover, if in your family's New Year coming, yeah, you will welcome other new members coming in your house. I think that yeah, a king size will be the best job for you. Because it will be the same inside this time. Yeah, you see in front of my face inside, yeah. It will be the same the length and the height. Will be the 80 of the length according to the height will be the 40. However, the wide is a little bit of difference. It will be the 80 for you choosing. And 80 is mean that all the Bible can lay is still be good. Yeah, imagine your baby is new coming, yeah, and they can arrive here, laying on here and have a good sleep with you. All when you care about that. And moreover, it's not enough for four people to lay here and sleeping. So that's why you don't need to be afraid of anything else. It'll be good for you. And you see, it's super sturdy. It's super sturdy, super convenient, especially super cheap for you for today. You see, even though I laying on here, I posing or even though I try to make a lot of things very sturdy and very happy, just to make it have a noise. However, I can't do that. You see, I try all my best to make all of these things, but it's very sturdy and strong enough for you. You see, one of the worst thing if you buy the best frame is mean that you use it for a long time, it also, have a noise, right? Even though you lay on a headboard like that. Yeah, you lay on a headboard like that. Or even though that you toasting or you lay on every place in your room. Yeah, you will see that it always has a noise. But not happen with the harmony best families. It's strong as study enough. Yeah, our experts, you will know what to counting for a lot of time, recorded with history for a lot of time about this, about the quality of it. We also have a certification about the quality that the woman give for us to make sure when you're using that thing, it's nothing happen, right? Yeah, after a time, then you move your arm, you want to lay on the bed and sleeping. But if your bed frame is not good enough, for sure you cannot enjoy your day, right? Cannot enjoy that thing. But in here it's not. Yeah, the first time when you walk to your room, you will see the color of the background of us from Paris. It's very stunning and very warm. We're using it here in a warm color. This color is very neutral. Think about all sides of the furniture in your house. And moreover, yeah, you can put it, you can match with all of the color you want with the background. For example, yeah, I'm using a dark blue blanket and it's still match with the wellness. You see, even though I said it, yeah, next to here, I will drink a lot of color, my God, on my clothes, right? But it's still matched. It's still stunning and still so warm. Just one laying on here sleeping. This is the feeling that the best friend must have. And if in your house, your best friend cannot bring that thing, yeah, you must think about changing. Because all of us using a half of a line to make a best friend sleeping, right? But it is not the best way for you to go to sleep. Also with you, it's not be good. It's not be good. Not suitable for anyone else. Because if you don't have a lot of energy, how good tomorrow you can go to work, right? And you will face a lot of terrible disease, a blood pressure or even though a headache more and more because if you cannot sleep now. And in the second, we also have a lot of confidence choosing. Not only about the well that prefer to the one, don't let again the color be temporary, but the quality of it must be perfect. You lay on here, it's must be quiet and moreover sturdy and strong and give for you the feeling that no one in here. Yeah, you can compare with another best friend. If you want about a little bit of the moody style, you want to choose, you can choose about you can choose about the caramel color, or even though the chocolate color. Still be good for you because this color is a little bit of moody style, a little bit of cool for watching. But when you lay on it, it's still be wow. This will be the feeling very bright for you if you want something a little bit of moody style. Yeah, and I want to talk with you again that all our love is 100% is so good. We also have the FSC of acacia wood for you to using. So that's why you don't need to be afraid that our wood we using in normal wood. No, it's not. It's not to be count about 6 to 10 years about age just to make it wood here. It's going to be strong and very stable for you. And we're using that wood. We have the FSC certificate to make sure the government accept the wood we're choosing. And moreover, the quality before, after we make of this, it must be good. We got all the wood and then we polish, make it beauty. But it's not to the end. It's not to the end, right? We must measure it, attach it just to make sure it's strong and steady enough just to become all this. Because all of the pieces in here for a beauty garden, become our best friend and especially a brother from family fashion. It's very good. And of course, that after this still not the end. Real whole Roger grill so strong and steady enough. And we want to measure and recite for step by step and very careful. We thoughtfully from the step, here you see all of the corner in here, right? We round it all of the corner of the best friend. Just to make sure it in accident. You just unfortunately you go walking and you hit on the headboard like that. You hit on the corner of the headboard, or even though you hit on the corner of the best friend like this. You cannot be so hard because ours not rounded completely. And moreover, we also reside it and make sure we're using CNC technology just to make all of this thing be fit. When you put the strap in, you will see how fit it is. It will be different with a normal background. You must know about the size and make sure the strap you buy in must be suitable. It's not happen with a healthy background. You can using a normal strap, a hybrid strap, even though the plastic is still good. You see here, right? With the football, our expert, must measure very carefully and correctly just to make sure when you put the strap in, it fit for all the time. And you see, even though I try to line it, it cannot be slide. It's always keep the fit like it. So make sure even though you're using a modern strap or you're using a normal strap, it's still be good and still be fit. Just always keep the fit like that. And of course, one of the best things in here is that it don't have a noise, right? The strap fit and moreover don't have a noise. No rigging, no wobbling, must be And if in accident, you're using the wood, I think that you will one of the worst thing you will afraid that you will be the mine or the dampness, right? Because temperature today changes so fast. You're very afraid that if I'm using that thing and outside raining or maybe moisture outside, my room is with moisture, will it be damaged? For sure with you, I will answer that is not happening. Because we're using the lacquers in here. We want to choosing the lacquer very carefully. And we pan it to cover it, to prevent about the dampness, the modern termite. So that's why that if you're using that, or even though you bring on the background, for example, and you pour water on a headboard, or even though the corner of the background, don't need to be afraid. Because the background in here, can prevent all this. It's routed, to again the times. You using that thing, not only, don't be afraid about the dampness or motor or anything like that. And moreover, you using it good, also with you, the time coming is not different. You can using that for your age or moreover, you can using that for your next generation still be good. It's just super convenient for you to use it and it's super sturdy, super sturdy. It's not sturdy like normal wood. Because solid wood 100% if you use it, you hear about the noise like that. Yes? And why is that it's super sturdy? You guess how many pounds the background in here can contain? It will be the 800 pounds, yes. 800 pounds, you're not sitting wrong. It's super strong, so that's why if 4 people can lay on here and children, it cannot be break and not have any noise. So that's why even though you posting so strong or you hit it back and so strong, you don't own the style you want here. Yes, it doesn't have enough for you. And moreover, it's so big, right? But you guess how many minutes that you will use to sample all these things? 1 hour or 2 hours or maybe more, like a normal like a normal best friend. No, it's not. Just only take for you about 30 minutes. You see, super convenient, super easy to assemble, and moreover, super forget. This is the thing that furniture must bring for you, and especially we gather all of these things in the Harmony collection here. Yeah, you see, we also adapt all of you about instruction like this. So if you using that thing and you read it, yeah, you don't need to be afraid. Don't know how to assemble it. Okay, we totally and we make sure after you reading this instruction, it's very easy for you. Step by step, we attack the number from the A to Z to the 1 to over, just to make sure you see on the instruction, you will know what is the first step and what is the second step to do. Don't need to be afraid. You see here, let me show you for clear. Yeah, already see that for clear, right? All of the steps in here and more overs. Yeah, 4 corner of the bed frame. We also have the 4 leg in the picture. You can see 4 leg in the corner and moreover 3 leg in between. So that's why even though you sitting on here or you laying on every place, yeah, it's still is sturdy and it can contain you. They are not like a steel bed frame or a plastic bed frame because that with the steel or the plastic they will have the same just only the 4 corner and the 4 crossbar, 4 crossbar. But the crossbar in here, if it breaks, fortunately you cannot be replaced, and you must buy a new. It cannot give for you about the money, and moreover, it's very pollution when you make this product by steel or plastic. You have very harmful environment, right? But in here, we use a solid wood, 100% very eco-friendly and harmony with environment. You don't need to be afraid about that. We have FSC certificate that the government gives for us too. So when using that thing, it's very eco-friendly and more sturdy too. You using that, if unfortunately, I know it's very super hard, but unfortunately, if it breaks, you can easily to find small space to replace. All the product in here, we also have 1 year warranty for you. 30 days return. If you're using that thing, you feel it's not good, you return it. Yeah, in 30 days. If you feel it's not certification with it, you can return it very easy. And moreover, yeah, you can also have all of the questions you can ask in our customer service. We stay 24/7 to helping all of you, and of course, make sure when the time you need us more, we also start a service. Yeah, and put all of your systems on the top of your list. So yeah, we cannot run in, don't worry. We don't run it. We always stay here when the time you need us more. And moreover, yeah, if you want about warranty or anything else, we also have. You see, we totally not from the step, yeah, we pack it all of the product in here. It's very big, right? But just packing on the one, yeah, thickness one. And this box is thick enough for if in the delivery, yeah, in accident is full, it cannot be break. But for food, it cannot be break. Because the solid wood is very sturdy and you can compare it with the steel. Super strong. You see, yeah, in your house, the furniture made by wood is stronger than another things made by plastic or steel. Not MDF effect, okay? Not MDF effect in here. Yeah, if your house is in MDF, you will see that you pour the water in here. It's very easy to damage, but in here it's not. You just pour the water. Also, when you put it outside, yeah, it just still keep the shape like that. We just take 1,000 times. Don't worry. Okay. And you see, using a plastic, it's very pollution more. Moreover, you must attack and grab. Yeah, grab it is strong and steady enough. But in here, it's not. You don't need to do a lot of complexity. We also attack for you about the hardware things like that, right? Yeah, with the steel or the plastic, maybe you must to buy some more speed of the creative to make it fit enough. But in here, it's not. We must to focus on the convenience of you. Super convenient, as I said, right? Yeah, you see about hardware kits. Just take example, we use it just example. Okay, yeah, we using this for you. We bring it for you. Or you just only need to assemble it and make it sturdy. That's all. Don't need to do anything else. Okay, that's all. You just attack all of this thing, get and make your product sturdy, and then you use it. Don't need to go to any shop to buy a lot of small things like here. Yeah, it's not convenient for you. Time is money. Yeah, give up your time. And especially today, and I said, I also have the best deal in this country. But you must be hurried. Because the best deal is never be possible. If you're not fast, for sure with you that yeah, it's the price cannot keep the price like that. You see in here is the best price for you. But if you see that another will see that, and you don't take your chance, another will take it. You will be super regret. You know, the best friend in here, as I said, it's not only about the best gift. Moreover, it's also have the meaningful. Imagine after a tired day, you go to your house, you're very tired, you just want to lay on the bed and sleeping, enjoy the day, right? You want to release all the stress in your house. However, if your best friend is not good enough, if you always be afraid about when you lay on here, if always drinking or walking and moreover, if you using the plastic bed frame, more worse. Laying on this bed frame, also be afraid that it will be break at any time. How could you have a good sleep? And if you cannot sleep, yeah, your health will be worried. The headache will be up. And moreover, yeah, you know, you always make the pressure, the stress always happen. The blood pressure will happen. And moreover, all of the things that are heart rate and all of this will attack. Don't let this worst thing happening if you lost up how to go to sleep. You lay in the bed first, so that's why as I said, you want to choose it very carefully. The best friend that you using because you use it for the half of your life. Outside in the night you working, right? But in the midnight you go to your arm, you just want to have a place to go to sleep. But the best friend is not to have three things. The first, super convenient, because you don't want to do something in, you know, yeah, very tight, very constant. Just assemble everything, or if you want to move, it must be assembled. Easy to do that. And in a second, the quality, of course, it must be building a strong assembly. It cannot using for 1 or 2 months and then you want to buy this. You don't have a lot of time to do that. Yeah, right? You want to buy a thing one time and you use it for one life. Not only you, but your next generation can use it. Still be good. Still be safe. And the third, yeah, small but super important. It will be about the design. You see, the design of the harmony collection in here, and especially the harmony background, we combine with the mid-centuries and of course the classic style to combine with background. So that's why when you using that, you don't need to be afraid that it will be out of date, right? No, it's not. The fashion of it is building it strong enough for you. And after you're using that, also not only for you, but maybe your child or even though your mothers, the grandmas can lay on here and still using that. Because the products made by wood like this, you know, it's very luxury. And moreover, it's very elegant. You're using that for a long time, it's always the shape like that. It's different with a normal modern style, just like a phone or even though a laptop. You say, no, it's not. Because all of the things, when you buy it for sure with you, yeah, if you take the thing for him, for the people you love most, maybe they're using that for 3 months, or 3 years to 5 years will be the longest, right? And then they must replace the new because their job is, you know, only update DVDs and they must to enhance, yeah, enhance by the new style of electric, yeah, electric phone, the phone and the PC, everything like that, right? The modern things always be updated. And if they put the gift of you give for them in the store, they will forget. Because they don't use it for DVDs, right? But with this background is different. It's strong and stable and very sturdy. You using that. Yet not only about the modern of the colors, it's very suitable when you using it for gift or you put in your house, it already enhance of your house. Your guests coming in here, they will be stunning about the luxury of color. You see, you go into the house, make 100% is solid wood. Yeah, it's very different with the feeling when you go to the house, it's 100% made by steel. Right? You go to the steel house, then you will see all the modern things. Okay, in the first time, maybe you will love it. However, if you're using that for 1 or 2 years, possibly you don't like to love it. Because in the modern thing, it just only have a problem, the one problem. You want to find to fit it. Also, you want to take a lot of money, right? But it's more expensive than the money you take to buy a new. Why fit it? But it is not. The money you fix the modern thing, maybe just only the same problem with the best friend. Yeah, the best friend for the family today. We have the best deal, and you buy this thing, you use it for whole your life. Yeah, don't tell me about 10 or 20 years. If you use good, yeah, your whole life you can use it for 80 years or a century still be good. It still be keep the, yeah, the shape and the sturdy and the strong like that. And my house, I also have yeah, the best friend my also the wood like this. It's good for you and you use it also, yeah, another time life. If you use good, you say all of the furniture made by wood is so longer. It's very durable and very elegant when you put in your house. Yeah. I want the guests that when they come into your house, they will see, they will be surprised by that. Oh my God, what's the beauty of it? You have an eye of choosing products. So beauty. Yeah, and when you buy it, I want to give you an advice. This is the reaction I want the guests to come to your house and you have it. And you see, yeah, with the Harmony collection, it's very easy for you to realize with a normal collection. With the Harmony collection, yeah, all of the clothes, yeah, we use it. You see, all the clothes you can imagine it's just like a wave, right? Just like a wave. Try to hit each other to make all of the top in here will be the place that's for you in the center. You can imagine that the waves try to hit each other just to break all, just bring for you go to the water stream. And in this stream, yeah, you will see about the Zen garden in here. Go to Japan and enjoy about one of the best, yeah, one of the best view just to relax and sleeping. It will bring for you, you know, a feeling just like you were song. It's very different just when you lay on normal bed frame and don't have a design. All of this detail in here, you see, the art in coal, we combine with mid-century too. Because our opticians, yeah, and our expert want to using about CNC technology. We don't have that. Okay, don't have that. We're using a hand CNC technology. And moreover, we combine with a little bit, just a little bit of hand but not all is not true. We combine a little bit of hand and moreover with the CNC technology just to make all of the things very detailed enough. Okay? Very detailed enough for you to using and very stable and very strong. And of course, no MDF. You can believe that there's no MDF. Because if you're using the MDF, you cannot be studying and stable enough. Right? And you see, even though I'm not on the headboard, but I kick on the foot of the bed frame like this. It's still strong, it's still safe. You jumping on, you tossing, or you turn around, you go and play in the bed frame, it still became the same like that, it's still good for you. You lay on here, you see the side of it. It's very convenient for 3 people to lay. We have 2 sides for choosing and for the 2 color for you. This color is very combined with all of the furniture in your house and very, very great for you. You don't need to be afraid to be our best or anything else. Yeah, we must to count for all of the things very carefully and make sure when you bring this into your home, not only about the best friend, just to lay sleeping. Moreover, it's getting happen in your house. Yeah, you buy the product made by the wood. Yes, it must be good and can enhance your house. This thing is one of the best important, and it makes your house be stunning. Not only you come in here, you will feel so wow. Moreover, the people you love most, they're coming to your house, they will see them will be surprised with this. Then even a different thing we buy about, the plastic, like about the steel, best friend of the steel furniture stuff. It's gonna bring for you this feeling. And moreover, every time you're tired, you touching on the wood, you will feel have a special feeling. More than you use steel or plastic. Because in here, when you're touching on the holy bed frame of others, you will see that the wood bed very clear. Yeah, the wood bed at the heart of the heart of the bed here is so clear. The heart tree is clearly enough, just like in the first time you touching and you touch on the tree in your garden. This building is it's very special. Just make us remember about our childhood. It's not like about when you lay on the steel or the plastic, it don't have a soul in it. It's nothing wrong. You lay it for a few years, you will see. The difference is so big. Because you lay on here, you want to have a feeling, right? The feeling is not good for you not have a good sleep. Don't have a good sleep, tomorrow will be tired. But the steel and of course the plastic, they also using about a chemical, it's not really good for your health. You use it for a long time, it's not good. In here we're using electors, and electors we're using it here, it must to be have the quality about the safe for you to use it to know with your friend. And if you compare it, yeah, another with another, especially when you're using about a Chinese restaurant, you will see that they also combine with the MDF and veneer so bad. Yeah, I still remember when I lay on the veneer of that frame, it's not really strong and stable like this. When you knock on it, you will hear it's very easy, and even though when you hit it's strong like that. For so when you it will be break. Very easy to be break. You use it for a long time, even though you don't need to hit. You just touch your hand, it's a little bit of strong. It break, and you must buy a new so fast. But anyway, for sure when you it's not happen. So the wood is different with the MDF. And if you're using the MDF, you will see all the colors will be bending. It's bending super a lot. It just curves like this. You see, you can imagine about it, right? Yeah, it is flat, but it curves like this. It cannot be keep a set like that and hold that it cannot inhabit your bodies in your house. Very bad to use it. Okay, so as I said, the best friend is not contact with you three things like that. The first is about quality, and the second about the design, and the moreover, it must be good for you to use it the whole time, right? This thing is one, and of course, it must give you the feeling too. If it don't give you a feeling, the quality of it is not good. The design is so terrible. Also, it's not a bad friend. And the fourth thing, just only our products can be for you. Yeah, combined with this. Number four, it will be the best, even the best drive. Of course, cannot compare everything. You have three things about the quality, the design, and the feeling, and the background, so good, right? But the fourth thing in here is the best, they're the best drive for you. But just in this price, you're not fast, another will take a chance. You say not all this place in here will have the best deal like us, for sure. You probably you will say it's not half like this. But you must be in a hurry because you see that another will cheat. Yeah, we'll see that like that too, right? They will see like this. And of course, if you not take the chance, another one will take it and you will be super regret. Just on this line because when we ended, yeah, I'm afraid we don't have the price anymore. It's not important. So if you need any assistance, you need our assistance. Just asking our customer service. With cyber service, you 24/7 to answer quickly. Don't worry, we are not selling for you and running. We survive in the market more than 10 years and make sure all around the product is better. We using that and also we testing it for 1,000 times for you to use it. If you have any problem or trouble, just we are returning for us. We also have 1 year warranty on our products and 30 days for you to return. Remember, right? Yeah. And of course, that all instruction we also give for you. If you read the instruction about this, you still not understand how to, got our sample. Don't worry. Our video store will also have it for you. Clearly and very detailed, step by step. Just copy anything you do. And if you still don't understand or you still need something, just wonder and ask our customer service, okay? Because we see you not only our customer, we see that you just now our friend or our family members. Yeah, and your smile will be the best thing bring for us be happiness. Okay, so if you want to find something just to combine with your background in here, right? Because background you put in the middle of your room, but maybe it's still you need still something. It's just to contain about clothes or still in your house, but it must be minimized about the space for sure, right? You don't want to buy something so super big or even though very modern, however, using for 1 or 2 months and then it breaks. No, you want something is simple but vertical set and more quality and beauty. Falling in the same way. Okay, falling in one product, we will read for you about a Harmony Forester and a Harmony Secret. Let's go to detail with why I said that it can contain 14 matches. The first, you can see on the surface of it, right? Yeah, all of our is put a very thoughtfully just to make sure we using a product we bring it for use. Yeah, we round it for you and make sure it's safe for you to use it. You don't need to be afraid if it's accident, right? If you bring a lot of clothes in here and you hit on the corner of the product, you hit on it, you hit on the corner, you cannot be hurt because we round it all the time. Not only about the outside in here, because the four corner outside is very easy to see, right? But inside it, yeah, the inside of this thing is still rounded. You hit on it, you cannot be hurt. It still be good for you, right? Different with another steel because another steel cannot be rounded like that. And you hit on it for sure, day by day. if for example, you're using that and the sun shining on the steel dresser, all of the soft, all of the quality is very sharp, and you hit on it very easy to get, hurt you, right? And very dangerous. You must be victim. No, what to do about it. But in here, it's different. You using that. You don't be afraid about, it will give you a hurt, or even though that your child using that is still be good, right? Still keep it safe, and of course, still keep it good for you. You don't need to be checked or anything else like still. Because that we have a certification about quality the seven woman give for us. Yeah, you see that we have all our in here. We don't use a normal. We also have the FSC certificate to make sure when you're using all these things, it must be good for you, and you will be so safe. That is the first number thing, right? Safe and quality. Good, right? Yeah. And of course, we're using 100% native solid. Super convenient, super good for you, super study. You see, why is it safe? When I try to hold on this thing, you see it's very super hard to before because it has an anti-tip overs. If the child tries to make it just falls on forcefully, it's very hard. But don't let your child plan it, please. Don't let your child plan it. Even though it's so safe for you because we have anti-tip over. But be careful. Don't be careless, please. You don't need to because all this thing is so super heavy in here. Because if your child can press the heavy thing in this fall, dangerous, right? Yeah, we want to put it in real life or using that. To make sure when you're using that thing, that if you keep it good, you're using that for a long time. But if you make it, you make all this thing is so strong in here and year by year, it contains all of the everything on it. For sure with you, the leg is not be good more. Yeah, just like us too. If you always contact all the everything, your leg can always be good, right? But in here, just like that, you can recall with the books or even though the barton or the poetry, all things like that. Yeah, it's very convenient for you. We minimize the amount of space and okay, the second. Convenient and very minimized. The first the quality I set for you, right? Yeah, minimize the space. You can see on the top of this, all of the surface in here, we using or you also have the space to recall this. And more but not only this, on the beginning. You see, we also have the space in the middle, about 6 to 7 inch for you to using that thing. And of course, if you want to put a small valley or small thing in here, it can keep up the space of you and make sure it's good for you using. You don't need to be afraid of anything else like that. Very convenient. You put in every place you want because it's a vertical shape. If it's a vertical shape, you can see, I will tell you about dimension for you to measure if you want to put in your house. It will be a 26 of deep, 15 of wide, and a 35 high. You see, the dimension is super convenient for me to stand in here, or even though that I sitting. Imagine it's your best friend, or you can see it on sofa. Okay, imagine it's a sofa if you put it next to the sofa. Sitting good, right? You sitting or you stand up, you can easily put it. Using is so good for you and super convenient for you. You don't need to it is so much high. Imagine it's so much high. You must to make all of your body super high and then you using it. It's not convenient. We try to make it super convenient for you to using it, right? And moreover, if it's too short, it cannot contain all of the clothes of the people in your family. In here, 5 drawers in here can contain to 5 to 6 people clothes in your family. Very convenient and it's locked enough to contain all the clothes in here. If it's too short, it can contain a lot of clothes like that. And if it's too high, you must stand on a chair and try to grab on all these things. All the drawers, right? But if you try to grab on this, and the chair is full, also very dangerous for you. Please don't do that. So that's why we talk for to make sure that all of the side, this thing you're using in here, you will see how convenient. Super convenient. Visit, easy for you to reach every place you want. Your child can stand here and using that. You see, even though they're a child, they can grab all of the first step and they can put the clothes in here. Convenient. Or even though you are a busy person, you can get your phone and you can put it in by your hand, just only for your hand. One hand can use it. We try to cover outcome of the situation in real life to make sure you're using that yet, it will be truly 100%. We cannot fake in it, right? For truly. And if in your house you using about the steel wrestler like this, you will see it's different. I will show you the difference. The steel wrestler in a summer comic is very easy to be stopped, right? Yeah, because I know very clearly because in my house I have this one. When I put it near to the window, first of all, it's shining when it shines. Yeah, the steel will become bigger day by day. You try to put it out, right? Yeah, one in 10 of both. Put it out like this. It's stuck day by day. Very hard to use it and not convenient for you. And if you use a plastic fossil, you put it outside or next to the window, not only for 5 years, you use for 1 to 2 years, it will be break at any time. Yeah, imagine you grab on the handle of it and you put it out, the handle will break. Most of the new because you cannot find something to replace one. Yeah, and only with issue shed. If you will not replace, your child will grab this thing and will be hurt. But with the woods for their furniture, we make in here is different. The harmony forest in here, we make 100% in a solid. So that's why fossil with you is super stable. No MDF or no material. Okay? You can show everything. Here, I will let you show about the sound of the wood, how strong it is. It's different with MDF. The MDF, when you hear it, the sound is not very strong and heavy like that. It's very light. And if you pour the water on the MDF, also with you not only for 1 week, you will see it will be bending a lot. Not like we put in here. Yeah, imagine if you put a tree in here, right? You want to pour water from the tree and the water it drops to all of the rock in here. You don't need to afraid because it's rather to prevent all the damage and noise. And the mind too for sure. The mind one of the best thing that you will be afraid of that, right? Very worse. But in here, you using that thing, the mind when it comes to see it will set ahead. Can anything. We using a electroscope for all the thing and very steady, very strong. Of course, I'm not telling that for you. We testing it just for 1,000 times. You can see the outcome. We also have MSc certification about quality the government give for us. Yeah, so that's why you use it for a long time. You will see. We also, and you can go to our video store, even though we don't store. You will see a lot of 4,000 stuff on that. Yeah, you can read all it. It's very truly comment for you. You can ask the people that have bought the product. Yeah, they have bought a product, and you can asking them that how good it is. They will show you the answer. "100 things you hear it. It's not equal to one time that you use it, of course. Yeah, the products we bring here for you, as I said, the first about the quality, right? Yeah, 100% solid wood, so strong, very steady. Yeah, also have the lacquers cover and prevent all damage, motor, small marks. And in a second, the shape of it is very convenient, right? Super convenient for you to bring from every place you want. You can put it in the living room and the living room of every place. Put it next to the background, it's still limited. Okay, and the third, it will be about the design. I want to tell you about the design. The design of this thing, you see, all about when you the person is seeing here, or even though you see on this live stream, you will see the color is very different with a normal color when you use it. Yeah, it's very stunning. We using a fashionable about recently and a modern style to combine and make all our always stunning, always modern like this. In the first time you see on this thing, or even though in the second time on you see, your child coming to see that another city, they still see all the quality, luxury, and super elegant. This is the thing that we'll see. Yeah, because that the wood and the color we choose to combine these things, it's over permanent. It's not be faded or even though be weary. And it cannot be fraying for you to use it. Not like a steel. You're using a normal steel, you're using for 1 or 2 years or even 5 years, you will see the color it will be faded. And moreover, if you're using a plastic, it will be worse. It will be red and faded all the time. You buy a green and you're using for 1 or 2 years, it will become white. And if you're using for more over, for so with you for 3 years, the white will be red and it will become for yellow. Very worse. But this thing is always the same like that. Not only about color. In here, we using a watercolor because in our slide you can see that we are not long enough. So just only look for 2 samples. Yeah, we using a watercolor. Put the watercolor in it can match with your best friend or even go in every furniture in your house. You can put it next to refrigerators or even though that you can put it next to your TV or nightstand or you in your bedroom. It's still be good because it's still be stunning like that. It's being crafted just to try to minimize a lot of space and moreover you using that you feel very convenient. Feel very super convenient. Using very dry, very good just to minimize all the space, super convenient for you, right? And the design, the color, if you love about the off color, this color is a little bit of bright. You don't want a watercolor in here because watercolor in here, okay, maybe neutral, but you want something more brighter just to go to your house and make your house enhance on your house. We can be using a lot of dark filters. You can use things about the off color. The off color in here, it's very slick and super elegant. You're using that, you will see that how good it is. And if you want a woody style, you can just think about a caramel or even though that is chocolate color. All of the color you need, we also have in our store. For all of you to choose it. Convenient, right? And one of the best things in here that our product always have the best deal for you just to choosing it. The best deal and the plus deal, you see this right in here, right? The price today is the price super cheap for you to buy. And this price, if you want to compare with another modern things like a phone or a laptop, you will see that all of this cannot compare. Because this thing is cheaper. The Harmony collection is cheaper. And moreover, it can use it for longer. Super convenient. We focus on the symbol, but in this symbol, it has a lot of meaning. What is the meaningful in here? Let me show you. The first will be about the design. You see, the design in here, we combine with the Zen Garden collections and with the Art Deco even outward. So that's why every time you see this, you see, it's very lively, super lively. On the top of the right, you will see, on the coffee, it's just like a wave, right, just to go and make readers. And on the minute of the right, you see, from the left and the right, it's trying to make reader and go to hit each other. Just like every time when you're watching on the product from the Harmony collection, you will see just like you're watching on a band. You're watching a band thing and you see how clearly it's more so clear. And of course that every time you touch it, you will feel that how clear and how quality. It's very different with another steel or plastic you're using because the design it cannot be lightly like that. And every time you're touching this, the moment you're touching it, you will see not only about a lighting, you can feel it all of the wood bend and the hurt of the wood. Study, right? Not only outside, but inside in here, you can feel it. This is a feeling that no soul of the furniture can bring for you, just like steel or plastic cannot bring for you. And in a second, the meaningful in here, we're not selling anything for you to content about the clothes. You using that for a big gift for the holiday coming. And the people they attack they get this from you. They will always remember about you. The first thing is super convenient. Very easy to bring for every place. Put in every place in the house. And moreover, very good for using. You using that, if you keep it good, you can using that for sentiment. Right? And imagine if you give the thing for your child when they're still young and when they go later, become an adult like us. Every time when they come into your house, they will say about this furniture, this brushes, and all of the good memory of you and them always become. They will always remember something. That is the meaningful and it's brightness. Right? It's work and depending. No thing just like modern things today can bring for you. Because if you give for them about a watch or even a phone, maybe just they can use it for 3 to 5 years, then they want to put on the stock because they want to buy a new. Once they have a new, because they want to upgrade it to suitable for their job, and they will forget it. But this thing if you give for them, it's just always like that. Using that for whole the century still be good, still be keep this feel. And you see, all our product in here, we also have kind of instruction like that. This instruction is super easy for you to read it. And of course, that all the thing just take on you to 20 to 30 minutes or something. Yeah, you can do it by yourself. Because we cannot make something so complex and if we cannot do that, how good or you can do, right? You cannot do that. But make sure with you, this very easy. You see, all of the steps in here, we attack all of the numbers from A to Z and one over to make sure everything in here you using, yeah, you watch it. It's very clearly step by step for you just to get to know how what in the first step and what in the second step. You don't need to be afraid at all. It's so hard for you. No, it's not. It's convenient for you. You assemble all these things and you will see how clearly it is. Yeah, and after you purchase, we also strive that stay 24 more than 7 to take care of you. Not only for 1 year, yeah, all of your life. If you need any assistance, yeah, you use it for 5 years, you want about, yeah, something assistance, just ask him to do something. We always stay by stay with you. Not only for 1 year warranty and we don't need, no. This product, 1 year warranty, totally to return as 24 more than 7 side by side all of you. And make sure all of you using our product. If you need a small, we always side by side with you. That is one of the best things because we sing on you not like our customer. We sing on you is our friend and especially our family. So that's why using all these things, we want to make sure it's very, every step is must be precise and correct. Using that, you don't need to be afraid of anything else. Yeah, all the complex things we have done for you. You see, we design it's not only about we using the handmade, we combine with the handmade and host that, yeah, the CNC technology. This is one of the best product in the world with the chips like that. It's strong, very steady, very simple. The simple thing will be one of the best thing in the world. Yeah, you see, we using a CNC technology, that's why all of the detail of the design in here very clearly. Not only about the design, moreover, the quality, of course, we cannot focus only about the design, right? The quality of it must be good. Using that thing for a long time, you will see you still keep it safe. Okay, and if in your family you want to find something with bigger, because that you're using the maybe in your family you have just six, right? 6 people, you or maybe 7 people. You want something more bigger because this person can only contain 5 to 6, 4 to 5. You want bigger? I want to do for you about how many 6 person. So what is the difference of the how many 6 and 5? Of course, hearing the name, you know, right? Yeah, the harmony 6 wrestler in here will be 6 rolls. Yeah, this will be a rectangle shape, and this thing is a vertical shape. See, the rectangle shape in here we have 6 drawers, and I want to tell you about dimension for you just to measure on your house if you want to buy. It will be the 54 of this, yeah, 16 of wide and corner 32 of height. So study. Why is it that I can sitting on it? I'm 155 pounds and I can sit it. Very strong and very steady. Yeah. And moreover, it also have an anti-tip over. All of our we also have the certification about the safe and of course the certification about the qualities using. So that's why it's very strong, very steady. First step, just like all of our how many products in here. We using the rubber wood. This wood is super convenient and especially very suitable for the kitchen to make a lot of furniture. We using that. We're not got our own style of wood. No, it's not. It must we have enough age. The wood we make from this, it must to 4 to 6 to 10 years. Yeah, about the certification. So to make sure that it's good enough and enough age enough. We also have the FSC certificate about, yeah, the FSC certificate. So that's why we don't need to be afraid of using a normal wood, no stuff. The government must accept this thing, yeah. So that's why we can make this and bring for you. This wood is strong and stable enough to make furniture, and for so with you using that, yeah, 20 years more over will be normal. You're using that's good, yeah, 40 years or 80 years or maybe a century still. Always keep the same level. Because the wood is one of the best things, very strong in the world. make the furniture by wood, if you're using that and you combine with the steel will be faded and cannot keep the same. Yeah, you put it outside for the let the sun shining over it in front of it. You using for maybe 10 years, will be wrecked. It cannot be keep the same like that. The plastic will just only 3 years. But in here you put it for sure with you that this wood can contain about your more than it still be good and different with a normal thing, right? Well, and you see, the design is very suitable to bring for every place. You see about a rectangle, right? But don't let it pretend for you is not to be minimized on the space, you know? You see the space in here. We also have for utility core, right? Because it cannot be so much high. Yeah, it's long enough, but it cannot be so much high. You can using that thing, yeah, and you call all the things you want in here. Very enhance of your house and moreover super convenient for you. And in a second, you see, all of our work we always try to how to have a space for you. To make sure if you want to put something else, yeah, you can put on it. Still be good, right? Yeah, convenient for you. You can put a small body or a small thing in here. Yeah, it it will be minimized about your space and using all these things to make your house confident and clearly. And all of the business of the robot in here, you can use it to content about a valuable thing just like cars or gold, everything available. You put it in your bedroom and then you lock it off. So safe. No one know about that. Yeah, it's different when you're using a normal nowadays. And of course it cannot be stopped. We using in here the steel handle. It's strong and very sturdy for you, right? You grab this thing, yeah, you're using for a long time, it's still be good. And of course that you see the design is different with the Harmony 5 rollers and Harmony bed frame. Yeah, with the Harmony bed frame, we're using already we have the same thing we all using get inspired from the Zenguard regulations. But in here, we using, yeah, you see, even though it's a Zenguard collection, but yeah, the shape of it have a little bit of strength. Yeah, the spot in here, you can imagine it just like a sun. Just try to rid the biggest on of the corner of the growers. Yeah, shining and make all the growing is so warm and very lively for the touching. Very great, right? Oh, for about because I remind you about the warm. I want to tell you this thing. If the winter is outside so cold, yeah, you want to change your clothes and you using this harmonies, yeah, brushes, sit roller in here, you will see it very simple for you. The first, the wood is one of the best thing it can rely about temperatures. If it cold outside, you touch it, you will feel so how warm it is. Very different, right? Yeah, it can hot about a heat in your house just to make it warm. And in a second, if it's hot outside, yeah, it will be good for you to touch it. This is the thing that the steel and the plastic cannot do for you. Because it outside winters. Imagine nowadays, especially nowadays. Yeah, the winter is coming. You touch it very cold, right? You're touching on the steel wrestle will be freezing. So worse. Yeah, you don't want to change the clothes or just want to lay in the bed sleeping. This is different. You're using that thing, it can replay our return and bring for you the feeling to really is truly warm. Super convenient and super feeling. And super rice too, as I said. Today, this live will also have the best deal and a best price for you, what you must be. No one in here always stay here just to take the people because the best deal it cannot be permanent. Yeah, if you see that, another will see that. And if you're not fast, you will be regret because another will take a chance. Well, and you can see, I really love about the wood gardens, wood brushes for the house. Why I said that? Because every time I use it and touch it, I will feel so clearly just like I flow with the environment. The first is very eco-friendly. Not like the steel or plastic, they just try to harm about just to make a pollution and harm with the environment. They also using about chemical colors just to make all of these things, But in here we're using about electrics. And of course, that if you put the clothes of your baby in here, yeah, you're using the solid food like this. It will be more better, really safe more than you using about a plastic stick. Because all of this, the stick of plastic you're using for few years, you will see it will have a smell very strange. Because this is a chemical color. And this smell if you, yeah, if you smell for a long time, your lung will be harmed. Not good. Not only you, but your baby is still not good. But in here, it's different. You're using that. Just don't have a smell like that. And moreover, to be safe for you to use it. Your child, when they made us, they want to, they want to be cool about the world. They try to put over all these things, right? Yeah. And of course, that it's not to have a highlight that for them just to hold it. Don't be hurt. We also grounded on this thing. So if in accident, they drop this thing, even though that's standing again, and this thing put on their hand, it cannot be hurt. Because we grounded on this thing. It's not the same one. Not like steel. Yeah, it not be dangerous like that. You hit on it. It still be safe for your child, and then using that thing, you don't need to be afraid about that. Yeah, either you stand up or sit down just to grabbing this thing. You're using that convenient for you. And we divide all the things just like, each of the left and the right also have the three rows. And with the three rows, you can use it to contain all the things you want. Your clothes, your shoes, or even those towels, or the socks, still be simple, still be good. Very elegant. You put it in your house to every place. You put it in the living room, your entertainment room, and just that, yeah, in your bedroom, it's still be good. Because it drafted to using that. It's drafted not only about the times, and moreover, you using that for a long days, and you using that for all of the stuff furniture in your house can combine. We have a multicolor for you to choose it. If you love about a walnut color in here, then you can see because we're also using one walnut color just to make it match with each other. This is very lovely and important as multiple colors in here. If you love about a matching style, you can choose one color like this. Yeah, just put it everything in your house. Put it next to the sofa, it's be good. Or maybe put it next to the TV stand or your TV, it's be good. And if you want something more brighter, still sleek and elegant, you can choose it for the oak color. This oak color we have in here is sleek and elegant, and you see it's so bright. It's super bright. You put it next to the window, yeah. You put the curtain out and let it shine a bit. Also, you will see just stunning. Yeah, it will bright and ring for you just like you go to the river. And if you want something a little bit multi style and basically more like me, you can choose about the caramel color or chocolate color. It's a little bit of multi style, but it's still strong and elegant and have a little bit of subtlety in it. Watching, as I said, go to the house, it just make 100%. It would be different with the feeling you go by the house, by sleep, right? Yeah, very different. And we, our first, hopefully from the start, we choosing the wood. We are not choosing another wood. We choose the wood very carefully. First, it must be enough of age. And in a second, the quality is not good. We testing for 1,000 depth and then we attach it just to make a product. A piece of this thing just bring for you, we must just take it carefully. We're using a CNC technology just to make sure everything, every step is not be recycled enough. And moreover, it's not simply the ends, right? Ground out the wood, we must support it in the building. Yeah, we drill a hole, we crush the drill, make it strong enough to bring for you to using that. And moreover, after you using that, we must have the electrodes just to prevent about the damage of motors and of course the termite. Using that thing, you always be afraid about the termite, of course, and of course the water and the damage. Yeah, but with our products, we have electrodes to prevent all this thing. So that's why if you don't need to be afraid. If you pour the water in on the robot, it cannot be managed. And moreover, you use it for 1 to 2 years. You want to make it clean, right? Okay, just do it. Use a towel and make all of this thing. For 1 to 2 years because the dust can be maybe too much. It works for a long time. Yeah, easy for you and cannot be damaged with this thing. It's super sturdy to use. And you see, the roller we using it here, you don't never be afraid that it will be stuck like steel because the wood can regulate by temperature. All the best thing you need to bring for you. And not only the thoughtfully like that from the quality. Moreover, we also keep for all of you about the hardware kits like that. When we are done with the hardware kits like that, you don't need to buy anything else like that or most of the grills to attack on this thing. No, it's not. It's not convenient. It's not to be super convenient and what called that super minimized and super cheap one. Three things in here is not to be put in the one product. The dryer is you can say it just same it maybe it will be cheaper more than you using a modern things like laptop or even dollar or modern dress. If you combine this also with you that it's cheaper. This dryer you see in here, it's cheaper more than half. You using that thing longer than half. Yeah, if a modern thing you using for maybe 10 years, it's in 20 years, more than over. You using that 20 years or maybe 80 years still be. It's strong and sturdy like that. And we also attach with the hardware kit side, you see. This hardware kit in here is strong and sturdy and stable. So that's why that you don't need to do anything else than go to Amazon and buy anything and no. Not convenient. Time in morning. Save your time. Yeah. You just only assemble the thing. And you take 30 minutes to assemble this. You see, all of our product in here, now I and my colleagues start with the assemble. This is only for 1 day. The best brand, the cost that the pressure, the nice and it just 1 week to assemble. 1 day to assemble. And all of you just take only thing for 30 minutes to assemble. Very true. You see the instruction in here with the how many secrets just only have 11 steps. Have 11 steps to assemble all these things. And moreover, all of the steps in here very detailed because we are talking about the number. If you're reading of this and you still want to just go to our videos because we also put a video here. Yeah, you can copy all the thing and make assemble all this. Yeah, easy for you, right? And you see step by step in here. I want to remind again, no MDF over here. Because you maybe this time you don't have you're very afraid about that, right? The MDF just now they make 100% it's very likely with the wood right now, but it's not in here. We use a solid wood. So strong and sturdy enough for you to use it. And moreover, we also you can see all of the steps in here. We attach with the number for you. You will know what is the first step and what is the second step. If you need any assistance, just ask our customer service. Yeah, our customer service will be stay 24/7 to help all of you and make sure you using that you still be good. All the time you need that most. After you purchase, we always side by side with you and helping all of you. Yeah, you need utmost we always have it. We're not running, don't worry, not running. Okay, and we hopefully not to attack everything for you and choose about a best quality product. Moreover, we also put all of our products in the thickness spot. This spot is thick enough. If in the deliveries, it will be full, right? But it cannot be break. For solid and solid wood, 100% is solid wood, how good it breaks. And moreover, you using that. If in delivery, it cannot be break because the thickness spot is cover on our legal strong. If in delivery, in accident, just unfortunately, even though I know it's super hard, if our dog is break, you can return it first. Don't worry, you have 30 days returns and of course 1 year warranty. After you use it, after you feel it's not good, maybe you use for 29 days, if it's not, you can return it. Convenient, right? And moreover, we have 1 year warranty. If you're using that thing and in accident, some of the grill it be break. I know it's hard, but if in accident, and the wood, maybe some of the piece wood it break. Don't worry, just ask it with us. We have a warranty for you and we will send for you a news. To make it sure, we will try to fit it for you. And moreover, we also have for all of you about a 24/7 customer service. If in accident before you meet anything else, you just ask it with us. We side by side with you and make sure when you're using all these things, you don't need to be afraid that you break anything and that no one happy. No, it's not. We stay here to make sure with you that all of your systems put on the top priority. Okay? So don't worry. Okay, now if you want to find something is smaller, however, it still be good just to contain about, clothes, just to recall all of the things. You put it in every place. Put it next to the backpack, for example. I will show with you on how many nice stuff. Let's go with it. Go for it, tell. What is a harmony nightstand? What is different with a normal nightstand? Well, you see it here. In front of my side face is the harmony nightstand. What is the difference? The first clue with the design. You will see the harmony collection is very easy to realize. Yeah, all of the all of the design of it. It's also have the same thing you get inspired from Zen Garden collection. So that's why you can see all the cup in here, right? Yeah, it's very easy to watching all these things, and you bring for you the best food. Moreover, not to the end, all of the cup form the design is different. You see about the resters, 6 drawers and the 5 drawers is different, right? The back frame in here too. It's not be the same, and the nightstand is of course will be like yeah. All of the cup in here, you can imagine it's just like a wave. Just go for the 4 corners. Go to hit each other just to make it a circle. The mirrors will be a burn. Just make imagine for all this. You laying on your next to your best friend, you watching this, just like you're watching on the lively of something. Like a lively view. All of the wave in here, just try to bring you go to the water stream. And in this stream, you see in about a Zen garden. You go to Japan and you will see and will feel it how truly relaxed. This is a feeling and a design of the harmony glass and bring for you. Moreover, we're using a sensing technology combined with the from the artisans of us. Just to using of this thing to make so fun of you. You using that, you will feel that how good it is and how better it is. So strong and very stable. It's just only 30 pounds, 30 pounds. But you get how many pounds it can contain. See the magic? Different, right? Yeah. I got sitting. So strong and can contain to 150. Yeah. Very little. And moreover, it's strong and sturdy enough for you. But lay down to us like me at home, okay? I just testing for you to see that how strong it is, how sturdy it is. Yeah, you can combine it with a button or a most string. It's good for you. And moreover, you using that, you will see that how good and how sturdy it is. And yeah, you can see just like a mini table if you want to. You can contain some the foods just to eating in the breakfast. Yeah, have a breakfast. Or you can use it to contain all the clothes you want. Yeah. Of course, that all our we also cover with the lacquer to prevent about the dampness and oils. So you don't need to be afraid about this thing. Yeah, this don't have to be, water or dampness can be caused from the thing. It cannot be. Moreover, it's so strong and sturdy enough for you to use it. You use this thing, you will see that it's super strong and very sturdy. See the sound, right? This one when you're using an ambient. You're using ambient when you knocking on this. Yeah, the sound is not it's not heavy like that. Moreover, it cannot be like that too. It's not be heavy. This is a solid wood, 100%. We're using a group of wood to make all of the furniture in here. And it's just only for 30 pounds, Very easy to do for every place you want. You want to bring for every place, is to go for it. You put it next to the bed frame, just like us. You see, put it next to the bed frame, like us. It will have the height like this. So if you're sitting on here, you want to close all of the things, maybe your glasses, your watch, or a little thing, your gold, your pen, everything like that. You just only put it out, put on the rollers. That is just it. Okay? Don't need to do anything else to us. We make this thing for simple. And you're using that thing just to make your room neat and elegant. Put in every place. You see, just like a mini table is still be convenient. Don't put a lot of things like plastic on like this, please. Don't put on your bed frame. You need a nice stand just to make everything neat and very easy for you just to clean. Easy just to find it, right? Imagine if you put a plastic on a bed frame and in the morning you get up, your bracket you will crack. Your plastic will be cracked because you are you laying on it. Will be worse after times, after it's all day. But in here it's not. Yeah, we have this thing for you to content about clothes and hold that down small things. You can content about baby clothing is still good. Yeah. In the first row you can content about diapers. And in the second you can content about the baby clothes. Super convenient for you and very easy for you to using that things. And moreover it's not really very strong, very steady for you. Super strong and steady. Your very place is good. The lacquer in here, we use it to cover all the time and hold it damage. It's different with the MDF or the plastic. Yeah, the plastic if you using that thing, also you cannot like you cannot sitting like fantastic. You want your child sitting on it also to be break, and if it break, super dangerous, right? You know what it means, right? It will hurt of your body. Yeah, when we got damage. No, but don't let it happen. We using that just to make sure we have enough certification for quality and separate use. Four corner of our products we using our expert thoughtfully to make sure it's rounded. And of course that when you're using it must be light and we try to minimize our display and focus on simple. The basic is one of the best thing in the world. Because all the basic thing, you're using that thing, you will know what exactly you want to do. You know easily how to use that. And moreover, you know how to incorporate it. See, if you using a modern thing, for sure you will take a lot of time just to study how to use that. And not only you, if another, maybe your guest come to your house, how could they remember and how could they know how to use it right? In the first time, this is not convenient. You're using a modern thing, but you give thing for them to using it the first time. How could they can remember using that? Imagine you buy a very modern brushes or nightstand, you put in your house. Your parents coming, they don't know how to open it. How could they take the clothes or they check the clothes? Yeah. And moreover, that if it had accident, they touch in nowhere they don't know. For sure with you that it will be break and you don't know how to fix, you will take a money. Not easy for you to do that, right? And the more you take it to buy the more the thing like that, it's more expensive than the more you buy cheaper than this. It's cheap, but it's super sturdy for you. Not like a cheaper like plastic or MDF things. No. This thing you use it, you cannot count the years. Sorry, you count the 10 years, you cannot be. But with the solid wood, the furniture we make in here, you counting for 20 years is normal. Cheap, but super convenient, super sturdy. And because it's cheap in here, because we have a super soft. But not to be hurried, please, as I said. You see in here, our instruction from our product, we also have this thing. All of our we also have the instruction for make sure when you're using that, you don't need to be afraid that you're very hard to breathe and know what is the first or the second step. All of our product we also side by side with you to make sure you're using that thing. And if in accident, you see that it's hard for you. You don't know how to do it. You don't know how to assemble. You can go to our videos. We can go to our store. We have a lot of video on there just for you to watching all this. And you watching all this thing. It's very easy for you because step by step we do it very clean. And after you reading that, you don't remember. Very hard, right? Don't worry. We also have the customer service. You can ask in our customer service. We side by side will have all of you. Make sure that you are not be alone. Never be alone. We cannot let you stay buy for you thing, sell it for you, you buy it and then you run it. If we do that, we cannot survive in it. And moreover, we very much sure all of our products is super friendly with the environment and of course the quality of it always have a certification on the safe and the good and quality the company for us. So you're using that thing for a long time, you will see, how good it is. Maybe in here you're watching on the live stream, you will see the beauty of this, right? The study of it, as I show for you. You're afraid that when you bring it go to your home, this cannot be like. Don't worry. For so when you 100% the product you see on the pictures in our store or you see on the live stream, it 100% be like that. Actually, it will be more better. We can assemble in here with testing for a lot of time for you to see. But when you bring, yeah, when you buy it, we bring for the all new. You say more this thing, it's super sturdy. Yeah, super strong enough and beautiful more than this thing. If it cannot line up you just return it. Okay? Don't worry, we don't need to afraid about that. If you see nothing, yeah, and you see it's not like pictures or it has or something, yeah, problem, return it. Don't worry. We will make sure you can return and of course helping on you just for 7 how to do it. Yeah. So you just buy this thing and use it. All of the complex thing, yeah, if you're not certification or you using that you don't know how to do, just let us do. Okay? You just only buy the thing, assemble and use it. That's all. All the thing you need is just this. Don't need to do a lot of complex thing more. And moreover, if you want to find some things, yeah, if basic, because you can see in the harmony collection in here. Yeah, the harmony nice and in here is so detailed. We using the CC technology combined with the handmade from the artisans. Just to make so it's very pretty, right? Yeah, but we also combine with the mid-century and the color of the article in here for you, just to make sure it's very modern and suitable for the audience. However, you want something so basic. Yeah, because the design here, maybe that it's not a lot of style of you. Maybe imagine just like that. You want something that basic. I want to do for you about LRM aspect. But it will be the same with yeah, the same with the youthful of it. Very youthful with the harmony. But also the design we are a little bit different. With the harmony on the cuff in here, you can imagine just like wave, but in here, it's just like you have a spot. All the spot in here is very elegant and very basic for you to see, right? Yeah, it brings for you the feeling, and the first time you see it's so light. It's very softly. Touching on it, yeah, it's just like you how could I say that you can enjoy about the music and you see when the music is yeah go together. It's lively, only just like a bit, and it's just like a bit, and it breaks and a bit, yeah, every moment. Feeling of this is really like, and moreover, I love about a harmony nice band in here and in arrow nice band because you know how to handle. Yeah, I can touch it and I can rub it by my hand, and I can enjoy it very clearly and very carefully. It's very suitable, and I love it. All of the surface we using in here is always be grounded and make sure that yeah you can see it cannot be hurt if you hit on it like that or even if you hit your hand like this. So strong and sturdy enough for you. You don't need to be afraid that oh it's too bad for you, it can cause damage and anything else. No, it's not. Moreover, it's strong and sturdy enough for you to sit in and bring for every play. Just only 30 miles, 30 miles, very light and very elegant. We have a lot of color. In here, if you love about the water color, you can choose about the color of us in here. That's the wellness. The water colors in the color is very neutral. Combined with a lot of color, right? And if you want about the off colors, something brighter, you can choose in that. You want something is more moody, but still sleek and elegant. You can choosing about the caramel color or chocolate color. We also have on this thing because the color is one of the best, very important thing. You using that thing, it's go with you for whole life. So that's why you can see it just like your friend, right? The outside with the outlook of it is certainly beauty, and of course watching this thing just bring for you the feeling very safe, and of course just want to using that for every day. You cannot using that and always be afraid to be faded or not. No, it's cannot be faded. This thing you're using is super strong and of course is good for you. Just like example for the harmony background. You see, with the harmony background here, yeah, it's super strong and very sturdy enough for you to use it. You using that for a long time, it still is stable like that. Because we use 100% in the food, and it's strong and sturdy enough just to make sure every time you're using that, you will feel how good it is. 100 times you're hearing is not equal to one time that you see and you enjoy it. For sure when you do. Yeah, and especially today, will we have the best deal for you. The flash deal today you can see on this live stream, right? But just on this live stream will have this price. Because when we end this live stream, also when you there, the deal is not over habit. And if you're not in hurry, the price will be changed so fast. It changes super fast. Another will take a chance and you will be losing. If you lost it, you will be super regret. In the holiday will be coming, right? Yeah, that is the time that you give one of the best gift for people who love most, especially in your parents. When if in yeah, if they are the people very hard to sleep, yeah, or be hurt back, you can choosing that the mood, yeah, the best friend. The first about the quality. Yeah, it never make a noise, no ringing on the walkway. You can see that strong and very sturdy to put it down. If the people very hard to sleep, you will know that every time they lay on the bed, they always hear about the noise, and this noise makes them very scared. Yeah, they cannot have enough, praise to go to sleep, and already, very scared a lot of everything. Yeah, and cannot have a good sleep. And if they cannot have a good sleep, especially if they are older. Yeah, all of the blood pressure and the heart rate of them already happen. Very scared, we don't want this thing, right? So that's why that, as I said, this thing is one of the best jobs for you. And moreover, we recite, we measure just to make sure all of the message you're using just to suitable. If your parents and the people be hurt by, you buy this thing, you don't need to be afraid about that. Oh, the size is not suitable with the mattress and more of No, you see it here. We use a normal mattress, but it's suitable and it's fit enough. Yeah, all type of the mattress you're using also fit with the best friend. I will tell you about the dimension again. That it will be the 82 of length because in front of my face is the width side. 82 of length, 64 wide, and 40 high. So that's why it's suitable and very convenient for you to using all the mattress because it's a normal size, Yeah, you will put a modern mattress in and let your parent lay on here, sleeping. They lay on the headboard. Don't have a noise. Moreover, this thing always be crowded. If in accident, yeah, they tired. They hit on this thing. They hit on this thing. Yeah, it cannot be hurt. It's so strong and very stable. Good enough for you to use it. And moreover, you can see in here. Yeah, it's strong and sturdy enough for you. Even accident you hit on it, yeah, it cannot be hurt. Not only about the headboard, we round it all of the headboard in here. The corner of the bedroom also do it. The headboard and moreover the footboard in here. You see, we round it all of it and make sure it's strong and sturdy enough for you to use it. You don't need to be afraid that, or if you hit on it, it will have accident. Because maybe your parent nowadays older a little bit, yeah? You're afraid of it, so don't be afraid. It's not like steel. If you hit on the steel, you will be super hurt. Especially the steel nowadays they don't, they're not grounded anything. Some bed frame not be grounded like this, and if you hit on it, very dangerous, easy to get hurt. And you lay on it for a long time, yeah, you will see if they grounded. But however, the headboard they use it for a long time, it's easy to be cracked or have a score. You put your back, lay on this thing, it will be got damage for you. Very easy to tear the blood, right? But it can hurt you. Super dangerous because it's very sharp and this be break at any time you cannot know. So that's why I said this thing is super safe, not only about quality, but also the design. It makes you feeling it is truly go to vacation. Yeah, you go to your house, you will see that how stunning our background is, and moreover, this will bring for you the best feeling of this. Yeah, you lay in a bed frame and normal nowadays. Your parents or maybe you too. You go to lay in your room and you just want to go to sleep. However, that is not good for you the best feeling than laying on here and sleeping. Also help you sleep, right? We also in a rat race. You see, it's very busy and a lot of hard thing outside we face to face together nowadays. You in the morning, you just want, you always be fighting with this. But at night, go to your house, go to your room, just want to lay in the bed and sleeping. That's all. Just let all of the storm be outdoor. Indoor, it will be the place for you. But if your bed frame is not friendly anymore, or it's not good enough for you to lay in here sleeping, for sure with you that it is not your bed frame. It's not your room, mom. Because outside is not good for you, but inside is still not good. How could you love it? How could you enjoy your life? And if you cannot release, you cannot sleep enough, how could you have an energy, right? Yeah. And you always be stressed every time, you know. Yeah, if you don't have a good sleep, you always be stressed every time. You will be got angry with everyone. Of course it will happen. Even though they don't do anything wrong, but you will be angry with them. And your mood is always bad every day. If you bad every time, yeah, you will be always be stressed, and of course that your heart rate so fast, right? Yeah, the blood pressure will happen with it. And the cost thing you know what it means. So that's why I said, must be choosing very carefully about the best friend you must use. Because you're using that thing for your whole life, right? We're using all of our life almost just for living. We use 8 hours more days just to lay on the bed and sleeping. So that's why if you count the years, yeah, it will be super long, a half of your year, a half of your life, just to lay on here and sleeping. So that's why choosing carefully. The best friend is not have one thing in your super condition. Yeah, the quality and the feeling. Right? The desire is supposed to be cannot be out. That's for you too. But first you will be focused on the bad thing in the quality that is good enough. You see this bad friend make the to 800 how. So that's why I try to lay on this thing. Yeah. You see, I testing for a long time and for sure with you, testing this for every day. It don't have a noise for you to make sure of that. Yeah, it's very strong and very sturdy enough for you. So if you want to do something so strong, don't let about a complaint about the neighborhood. Don't worry. And of course that in the midnight you lay on here, you sleeping, it don't have a sound. Okay? Imagine at 3 a.m. Yeah, in the midnight you go sleeping, it will have a sound. Just like those horror movie, right? Very scared. But it is not happen like that. Moreover, yeah, you using that not only about quality, but the feeling in the person you see, it will be about the design. It will bring for you a feeling of a warmth, just like when you play on it, you hug it and you're touching it like that. Just like the first time you're touching on the wood when you were a child. And moreover, just like you when you lay on the background, just like you be hugged by a modern animal. This feeling is very special. It differs with a normal no solar steel or plastic. Yeah. You see, we decided we combine with the CNC technology and the art, yeah, and the handmade from the artisans. Our expert must to, counting very careful, just to make sure all of the details of the design and all the small steps we using in here, it must to be corrected. Not only when you assemble on of the samples, and moreover, when you're using the things the whole time, it's still in the same planet. It cannot be changed and moreover, the design it cannot be outdated. Right? We combine with the mid-century and moreover, we combine with the modern size and the art we call it. It's also get inspired from the Zen art tradition. Just to bring for you the feelings very slowly just go to the border screen. You see it here, right? On the cup in here, just like a wave, just try to bring you go to the ball of the screen. Yeah, like you lay on the beach, enjoy all of the movement of the wave, bring you very slowly go to the water screen. It's one of the biggest different things when you lay on normal and of course the basic style, right? The basic style in here, when you're watching on this thing, yeah, it just brings for you the feeling. However, it's not bring for you the movie scene like this. Every time you're watching on this thing, let me show you clearly. You see, yeah, the design of it is different. All of the details from the curve in here is lively enough. And of course that every time you're touching on the curve in here, you will see the wood band very clearly. It just like all this tree is still living in your house. Yeah, it's very eco-friendly 100%. No pollutions of environments like using a plastic steel, right? We're using a lecture just to make sure that all of the design of us using is very perfect and of course suitable for the old age. We try to make sure old age can use it, not only you, your child can use that, and your parent can use it that thing still and more over. Yeah, it's just in 5% dollar. So that's why that every time you're using it, you see that it's very quietly enough. Super quietly for you. Yeah. and you just using that thing. All of the complex thing, we try to make all of you not only about quality, but also the feeling when bring for you. And moreover, not only you, but your parents and your child later, it's really good. They still enjoy it. Yeah, we focus on the old state, and of course we try to bring the simple thing that we bring for you and make your mood be more better day by day. Which yeah, we really know that you're very tired. Just want to find some best friend. Good using for the holidays, and of course the best gift for your parents, but it must be cheap. It must be quality, designed not to be beauty, and more suitable for old age. Yes, very convenient to the sample. All of these things, how many best friend has? Yeah. But just in this holiday, you can combine all this. Because if you are not fast enough, the best deal from the holiday coming in here, in this live stream, in this video will be end. I'm not really for sure it will happen or not. Because the bride you see in here, yes, is the best bride. You must be focused and be fast to take the chance. If this chance lost, yes, you will lose the chance. You will be super regret about it. Okay. And you see, this is the queen side, I said, right? It will be the 82 of length, the 64 wide, and the 40 high. But if in your New Year's, you want something is more bigger for your child to lay in the city, 4 people can live, enjoy, and your best friend, you can choosing about the king size. The king size is like the same of the length and the wide. The length and the high, sorry. However, the wide will be different. It will be 80 of the wide, so that's why 4 people can lay. Content to 800 pound more than of course. So you lay on here and you jumping in with the whole thing so long time, it cannot be read or anything. Yeah, we counting a lot of things, and we're testing a lot of thousand times to make sure it must be grown out of it must be good enough. Okay, and I want to remind you again, no MDF or no veneer happening in here. Yeah, just only the wood. Super 100% is solid wood. It's strong and super sturdy for you to use it. So if you use it for a long time and you're afraid that it will be break or anything, it's not happen like that. Just like this harmony dresser in here. If you want to combine some things, you want to mix with your best friend in here, I want to do for you about a harmony dresser. Yeah, because it's very convenient for you just to minimize all the space and more quality of it. So what it is, and let's go to this house. The harmony forest in here, you can see that in the vertical set, right? Yeah. Try to focus on minimize all the space. Yeah. All of our in here, we also have an instruction for you. You just take for about 30 minutes just to assemble all of this. Yeah. This harmony forest needs 30 minutes, and this harmony background needs for 30 minutes. You see? Super convenient for you. You see it's big, right? But we put it just only for one board, and this board is convenient for you. Thick is enough to cover all of the rollers, and moreover, our instruction is clearly. We also attach with instruction like this for you. Each of our rollers we also have this. You just only need this thing, and then assemble. On the step, we have attached the number one step to step for you to watching to the little frame. Okay, and moreover, I want to say with you this. We using 100% is solid wood just to make all the furniture. We using the wood very carefully, the wood is not have enough age just to 4 to 6 to 10 years of the old. Then we gather of the wood. We also have the FSC acacia wood. When you're using that, you don't need to be afraid that it will be not enough age or it's not stable or good enough. No, don't worry about it. If you see nothing, you can return our wood. We have one gift warranty for you. So don't worry. We always make sure that our wood we're using is enough. And of course, I have the FSC from certificate about the government gift for us. Moreover, the quality of home. We also have a certification about the quality and the safety. So that's why you're using that you don't need to worry anything else. All of the surface in here, we're also using the lacquer to prevent all the damage. Because nowadays the temperature changing so fast, So that's why that you're using that, if in your room it will be modern, then one of the first thing will be safe. Don't worry. You must take care about your modern thing like a phone or laptop or this. But this thing is very easy to be damaged. But this thing is not. It disrupted again all the damage and waters and put it to mind. And moreover, disrupted, just to be again with attack. You using that, you don't need to afraid that it will be just for 12 months or maybe 2 years will be pregnant. No, not happen. You using that for 10 years, 20 years, still be good. It's still be stable like that. Just like you can see it the same when you buy for the first time, you take a picture. And then you use it for 10 years, you watching this, it will be the same like that. For sure with you will be that. Because all of the wood we using is very sturdy and very good for you. Not like plastic or steel you using for 10 years will super change. If you use a plastic or maybe a steel, you buy maybe about the gray color. For sure you use for 3 months, 3 years. You take a picture again, you will see. It will become more brighter, it will become so white. It change a lot of color like that because it's faded, it's faded. But this thing you don't worry, the electron we using it's permanent with the time. Not only you using, but your mother, your parents, your child can using that thing and they will still be so good. Still super convenient and of course that's great for you to use it. Moreover, we have the 5 drawer in here. This 5 drawer is not enough for you. Just to put all the clothes you want and still simple. You see, I want to tell you about dimension first. Because you must know about dimension before you bring the replay, right? It will be the 26 of D. 15 of Y and a 35 high. Super convenient for you to bring and learn. And moreover, we try to focus on the minimize space. You see, not only on the top in here, it has a space for you to call. You can put some book in here. It's still stunning, you see. Or you can put it next to the bed frame. We using a cool blanket. This is a dark blue. You can using about a green blanket or a red blanket. All style of the all style of the color you want. You can match with the color like this. The walnut color we using in here is a neutral color. It matches all of the color and always get brighter. If you put the raster in here next to your refrigerator, stay great. Or you put it next to your TV and you record with the trees, the wall tree by a green and a purple space or something like that. It's really stunning for you. And if you want something more brighter, you can choose about off color on the movie style with the caramel or chocolate. It's it's up to you. It's based on your favorite color. Because all the color you still be sleek and elegant just for you. Every time you're watching this, it's also have a color like that. It's still with lively like this. Oh, because I remember the lively, I want to show you this. The harmony background in here, and you see, the harmony forest in here. You see that the design is very different with the harmony background. All of the curve in here just like a wave trying to hit each other and lively. Every time you're watching it, it's just like you're watching a movie. It's so lively and it's just like it still moves. All of the curve and the wood backing clearly enough, just like a tree you're living in your house. Very eco-friendly and moreover, it brings you go flow with the environment, flow with the modern nature. Not like plastic or steel, the thing cannot be used. And of course, that you use the wood. You will see day by day you will more love it. The feeling it brings for you, and every time you're touching it, it's very different. Not like steel because all modern things. You see nowadays if you give for the parent or the people you love for about steels or maybe that a modern thing. They just using for few years and then they put on the stock and repair it. They cannot using that thing for whole life, because that they must enhance this thing just suitable for their job, right? But this thing for you that they can use it for longer than this. And moreover, after they using that, every time they using, they still have the memory about you. They always remember about you. This is one of the best thing and the brightest thing in the world. You give it for your child, your child will be matters, and of course every time they see it, they think, yeah, they will be happy. And they just want to have a best memory of you and them, yeah, go together. That is one of the best feelings. Not like a normal modern thing, they cannot use it so longer like that. And in here, we have a firewall. Each drawer is not enough for all of you to contain the clothes. And of course, that firewall in here, you can use it for family with the four fireworks to contain the clothes, you see. Then with the last, you can contain about the shoes, or moreover, then you can contain about valuable things like cash or gold or anything else like that in here. It's good for you to use it. And yeah, on the head in here, on the top of the dresser, you can contain about the baby clothes. Yeah, baby clothes you put in here. You don't need to be afraid to touch about a smile line or plastic or sin. Because this thing they using a chemical color. In here we're using electrical color. Different, right? The wrestlers they make a steel and plastic very pollution because the way they make it, it's not eco-friendly, not very. It's super pollution. But in here we use a solid wood, very eco-friendly. Moreover, all the powder easy to be recycled if you don't want to use. But don't do that because it's convenient for you to do all the things like that, right? Don't recycle it. Yeah, and using that, you can put the baby clothes in here. You say about the higher the density, right? It cannot be super high because even high enough, you want to stand on a chair and put it. Not convenient for you, and moreover, very easy to be fold. Yeah, but in here, all of our room, we have a sign. You stand up or even though you sit down, your child can use that thing and it still be safe to use it. Yeah, it still be safe to use it. We have the anti-tip over and of course certification about the safety to make sure when you using on our it's very hard before. You see, I bend all of my body like this and because it have an anti-tip over, how could it fall? But don't let your child climbing in here, please. Yeah, using it and tuck it just like you're taking your child. You will see that how stable and how steady. You're using that for a long time. You will see that how great. It will be one of the best and the different thing if you're using with your a normal wrestler. A normal wrestler nowadays they using the MDF. It's fact of wood. For so with you it's very worse because I use this thing. I use that at water and just only not just only for 1 month. It's bending. And when it's bending, I try to hit it just like the normal set. I try to hit and put all the flow in and for a few weeks more, it breaks. It breaks. I want to buy a new. I cannot replace more. I go to another store, it cannot happen, but in here it's not. If you get it caught with the tree, you pour the water in on the tree to make sure that the water is dropping. Yeah, the drop of water, right? Don't worry, it still be safe for you. And moreover, it cannot be damaged with all of the furniture in here. So if you need any assistance or if it have damage, don't worry, return it for me. Okay? We have 1 year warranty for the you and 30-day warranty to return. So if you need any assistance, ask us. We will side with you and helping of you as far as possible. Yeah? And you see the instruction clearly. In our video store, we also have a lot of instruction and a lot of detailed information. If you mess it up and be afraid we ask someone all of you, it's not quick. Yeah, you can contact us. We have the phone number here. You can call it. Yeah, you ask someone you quickly. Don't worry. Okay, so if in your family you will have more people, maybe that's 6 to 7 people. I will recommend for you about harmony sick restaurant. This harmony sick restaurant in here is different with the harmony fires because it is a rectangle side. This thing is a vertical side, you see? It's different. And with the harmony sick restaurant in here, we also have the sick drawer. Each drawer is strong and stable enough for using. We attach it with the handles steel, the steel handle. So that's why that every time you touch it, you're using it very strong and steady enough. Super strong and very steady. The color of it will be black. Oh, my favorite color. I love it. So that's why you're touching every time you're rubbing on it. Yeah, it will be bring for you, a feeling very different. Every time you're touching on the wood, you will see that it's different when you're touching on the steel or anything else like that. Okay, how about the side? Yeah, the side of the signal in here will be the 54 of this. Yeah, 16 of white and 32 of black. And you can see in here. This thing is convenient and super strong enough, steady enough that I can sit like that. It's strong and steady enough for you to do anything. Get your 10 to 155 watts. However, if you want to put your TV on here, sleep is not a bad choice. If you want to put a TV, I think I will recommend for you about the TV stand. It's suitable for you. This thing you just record on button, a book, or some small street, everything like that. Because we try to minimize the display, in this way is not enough for you to record everything you want. And moreover, on the video, we also have a 6 to 7 inch on display in here for the beauty record. So that's why if you're using that thing, you want to record anything else, you put the small valley or even the whole thing in here is suitable. It will be try to save of your space and moreover convenient for you to study with your house. See? Very stunning of your house. The record is different with a normal size. Yeah, you see we get invited on the Sandora collection, but it's different with the back frame and the fire source. Yeah, the wave in the curve in just like the shape is shining and make readers. And bring for you the feeling is very warm. It's really warm when you're touching it. It's different when you're using about steel or plastic. Imagine if you use steel and winter is coming, right? Yeah, you're touching it, you will be freezing. And moreover, if the summer coming, more worse. What do you think? It will be stuck with a roller in here. Yeah, the beside roller is very easy to be stuck. And if you're using that, for sure when you is stuck, you cannot change the clothes. You will be not easy just and not have a good experience. Because but in here you're using a solid wood. It's different. Because it can regulate all the temperature. The solid wood can regulate all the temperatures. And if it's hot outside, you're touching it, you will see how cool it is. And if it's cold outside, you're touching it, you will see how warm it is. The difference of it. It's different with the steel or even though it's different in the plastic you're using, it cannot bring for you the feeling like that. Moreover, all of the surface in here, we also cover it with the band to prevent about damage or termites of course. Because if you're using about the MDF, just remember you the termite cannot the water, the damage, right? Yeah. So this is different. It can prevent all of the three biggest things you're using about the wood. The furniture wood now that you're using for sure with you that it just only prevent about the damage. And maybe the crutch. You see, I try to wrap on this thing. It cannot be crutch. And moreover, if I using the grill in here, just be like this. This is a different. You cannot using this thing for a normal furniture or a normal solid wood, right? But this thing, testing for free. You testing on it never have a scar on it. This is different because the lacquer we using in here is different with a normal thing you're using outside. It cannot remember you the scar and using a grill just wrap on it like that. And moreover, I want to show you this thing. Because if you use about a plastic or you use about a steel for few years, you will see it's not the same already. And if you use a wood made from another furniture brand, for sure with you it just only prevent for you about the dampness or cold that it good more, it's better more, it can prevent for you about the termite. But the crop is not. The crop is not. You try to get screw in here, you make so strong it will have scar. And it will make a bad feel and cannot impact your house. And moreover, if it prevent about the crack and of course it prevent about a dampness, but it cannot prevent about the mine. It cannot have a 3 times. It cannot have a 3 times like us. We prevent the dampness, the mortars, and the mine, and the crack too. 4 times for you. You using that thing. Just only our product can bring that. A normal product, a solid wood now that you can see in the China brand, if you pour the water in, it's very easy to be bending because they always combine with the MDF. They combine with the MDF because it's cheaper. It makes the product even cheaper and more over that you using that in the first time it return easy for you, right? They just only use a powdered color like that. And in return for you it is solid. But in here, don't worry. We make sure for you 100% is solid. If it's not, you can return it for us. Okay? For sure for you, just to make a utility. And moreover, we using the FSC certificate. Just to make sure all of the furniture we using in here. Though yeah, you using the wood in here, it's not to be 100% in wood and it's enough and enough. It's 4 to 6 to 10 year age to use it. Yeah. And you use it that you don't need to be afraid that it will be break or anything. We totally from the step, we're choosing the wood, it's enough and of course it's good enough. We polish it, make it beauty and cover it with the lacquer still remain about the damage more and one and one more. We apply, yeah, we drill a hole, we crack the grill so strong and stable. All of the complex things we using, yeah, we have done for you. Using the design of it and each of the piece in here, we're using a CNC technology just to make it precise enough. Don't have any problem. We don't have want to bring any problem to bring food your hand. No, it's not. It's meant to be correct and good like this for you to use it. And moreover, yeah, all of the surface you see, we also rounded it just to make it in accident. You bring a lot of clothes with you and you hit on the corner of it like this. You hit on it. You cannot be hurt because that yeah, it's been rounded. Not only outside, but inside of it also been rounded. You see, inside of this thing it also been rounded. So when you use it, yeah, you hitting on it, it will be safe. And if your child stuck the finger in, it will be safe too because they will say, I tried to stuck my finger in, but it grounded in here, it cannot be so hard. We totally just step by step thing. Because we know it's this thing you bring for your home is not only to contain about the clothes, Yeah, it will be one of the priceless and memories thing, You're using that thing for a long time, all of your people in your family always remember this thing and the best gift you give for it. And this thing is a priceless thing. You give this for the big gift for the next holiday will be better. And moreover, that the best deal for you to choose it, yet it saves your money more and more. And super cheap, if you get it super cheap and more, but it's very super convenient. You use the thing very easy for sample. You put it in any place you want. And of course that using for a long time, you cannot buy something and using it for 1 or 2 years or maybe 5 years and then you know it's not. With the solid wood, you using that you can count for century if you give it good. Yeah. And you did it will not the priceless and the price and the memory gift you give for your child. If you want, keep it good. Okay. Now, if you want something smaller, because that if you want something that's smaller and still good for your convenience, to decor your house, bring for every place you want. I want to do for you about harmony, nightstand. What is the difference with the harmony nightstand and the sink and the fire so with the bed frame? It's really the design and the shape. If you think, in here is a rectangle, right? But in here the shape of it is different. And moreover, it's crafted just to again with the time. You can see, all of the design we combine with the art in code and you combine a handmade combined with the CNC technology. Just get it by from the Zen Garden collection. When that's why you using our people see that it's very stunning and moreover that it's very suitable and very elegant. It's stunning all of the products. You see, all of the design here, all the curve, you can imagine it's just like a wave. And all of the way it just bring you go to the water stream and in this stream that you can see about the Zen Garden. Lively like that. And all the curve in it not only about drawing, but you touch on it, you will see clearly about the wood band. This wood band is clearly enough for you when you show it you that every time you touch it, you will see that just like it's still alive. It's still in your house and lively like that. Different than normal, right? And moreover, all of the spot, all of the roll we use it. You put it out, you will see the wood band in here too. It's truly and of course it's lively for you to use it. So it's not only outside but inside too. And moreover we also rounded it with the same. So if you hit on it, it cannot be hurt for you. The outside and the inside will be like it's always keep the shape like that for you. So when you touching on it, you will see oh it's still be good. Yeah, it's not be hard for you more and more. You use it for a long time. It's very durable. It can give you this feeling just like this thing. Yeah, very permanent. Actually, it's sure that it's permanent. If you using it good, you using for 80 years for your whole life, still be good, right? Yeah, and all of our products, we also talk for you about instruction. This instruction is very easy. If all of the piece in here, it clearly enough for you to watching and you just know it on step by step is clearly. You don't need to be afraid at all. It's hard for you just to attack on this thing. And moreover, you don't need to be afraid that all of our that we bring what use. You using just only for 1 or 2 years. Because it 100% is solid wood, This wood we're choosing carefully for 4 to 6 to 10 year age or old just to make the product. How could you use it for 1 or 2 years? You using, if you using it very careless and it very worse. For so when you 10 year will be more normal. You using the 10 year will be normal with the wood if you use work. But if you keep good, you using that 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, moreover, your whole life will be good. Because you buy the thing not only for you to use it, right? You're using that for your child and your parents and using that. It's just only 30 pounds. This nice pen just only 30 pounds. But can contain to 150 pounds, 55 pounds. That's why that if you're sitting on it, can contain the white like that. But please don't do it, like me. And that thing is for you for a 1,000 times, but don't set like that. You can enjoy it with the garden, even though the small trees, you can put it here or some books. Convenient for you. And moreover, you see about the height, right? Yeah, the height is very suitable when you're sitting like this. You pull and push it out with the roll in here. You can contain a diapers or even though you can contain about the clothes, the baby clothes in here. Still be good for you to use it. And it cannot attack about the smell just by nothing or stick. Yeah, you can using that to contain about the baby clothes or the diapers and the smell of it is very easy to make your baby feel so good. Or you can put about something small just like the classic or even though your watch or you can put all of the valuable thing in here, put it next to your best friend and close the door to sleep. Just safe, convenient, neatly. Design is never be outdated. The quality of it is okay. Very super good. We have an FSC certificate about the wood we using, and moreover, the certification about the quality and the good and the safe the government give us. So you're using that, you don't need to be worried anything else. If something happens for you, you still have 1 year warranty, and of course that you have 30 days returns. You using that maybe 6 months, you will have a problem. Okay, we have a warranty for you. Don't worry. We can check for your news. And of course that will stay 24 more than 7 to have big warranty. If you need a more any assistance, always stay here. Put all of you on top of your warranty and focus on the head only. Yeah? So that's why when you buy this thing, you don't need to be worried anything else. The complex thing we have done for you. All of you just to using that assemble it and okay, get it. That's all. We're totally not only about the pictures. Moreover, all of our we also studied what the hardware is like that for you. For you that you don't need to buy anything else, go to any store and buy it. No, it's not it. All of the things you need is in here. Just take it for example, please. You can be using your sample anything. Yeah, it's easy and convenient for you to use it. And you don't need to be afraid at all. It's hard for you just to replace a new or moreover if you want the sample, you must to go to the store and buy the real. So how could you know that what's real is fit and what real is not, right? In here we have enough for you. And every step of it, you see, if you see clearly, we also attach the number of the crew. You see, from A to Z of the alphabet. Which grill is the first and which grill is the second for you? Easy for you, right? You go for another shop, you buy which grill. How could you know what and where is the grill you're using? You cannot know. But in here we have it. Convenient for you to sample just like you do in level. Yeah, order the recipe in the instruction just like you do a math. Easy, super easy. Yeah. And of course that if you watching this thing and you assemble it, you still have $100 to know. You can go to our store. We have a video and every step we using that. Yeah, it helping for you the step by step how to do it. And moreover, after the service side by side with you to helping on YouTube. Yeah, we will show you what is first and what is the second if you need. We also do that. After you purchase, we must make sure everything. And your experience is one of a valuable thing in the world of us. Because if you leave a comment, a compliment, even though it's good or not, all of us will reading on this very carefully. And of course, we will try to enhance on our day by day to make sure that not only about the products, but the service we bring for you, it must be good and it worth for any penny. So today, because the live stream is just only for a few minutes. But so that's why you must be hurry enough just to take the chance, because if the live stream is for sure with you, the best deal like this is not happen anymore. And if you are not be fast, another will take the chance and you will be lost. This chance, if you lost it, if you miss it, you will be super regret. The holiday coming, the New Year's coming, right? Yeah, but the best deal is not every day coming. It's not survive tournament. So if you didn't understand that, then you still wonder anything else, just asking me or asking our customer service. We will try all of my best to help you for you and make sure if you need a lot, we will say to help you. Okay, now everyone. Yes, and remember on our we also have a 1 year warranty and 30 days returns and 24/7 to help you. But now the end of the live stream will be coming. So have a nice day today, everyone. Say hi from Cassia.
Okay, em.
Để sạc nào.
Đây nốt tuần sau chị biết.
Hả?
Bảo là live nốt tuần sau nữa. Xong rồi tuần sau tiếp, tuần sau nữa chị sẽ xem được cái này 6 giờ sáng. Tại xong xong á. Để em kéo TikTok của chị được. Xong cô lại bảo trên TikTok luôn sẽ quay cái màn hình đằng trước ra cho em.
Cũng được.
Để tương tác, nhảy qua nhảy vào.
Xong thật ra live võng thì em được cái nó đa dạng hơn ấy. Ý là em nhoi em cũng bận được. Hôm qua các chị không thấy em tháo này không biết là nó bắt tên live. Thấy không?
Đấy.
Em tại vì bây giờ để lát nữa em ngồi coi, tại hôm qua bữa em lo coi cái bà tôi đã giọng có nhớ không đó, ý là bà like hay, mặc dù nhìn bà không có chuyên nghiệp nhưng mà thật sự mấy cái từ bà dùng hay. Em ngồi em coi bà nguyên cả buổi lúc anh Tâm ngồi like kệ mẹ đó, tại vì cái bữa đó em like xong em like giọng mà em like cái TikTok thấy cái view nó không có nhiều, em bực mình quá.
Ý là dùng những từ đấy nhưng mà nếu mà like phải là TikTok thì mình khác à?
Like cho nên không like nên là TikTok có dùng từ của em nhưng mà em sẽ biến tấu lại thôi, nó phải phù hợp với lại môi trường. Nhưng mà đúng rồi, cách like của chị đó nhìn nó hơi ấy thôi chứ thực ra bảo là ok đó. Em thấy em đọc cũng thấy ok. Em ngồi coi, giờ ngồi rảnh rồi ngồi coi luôn nè. Ủa đủ pin hết chưa ta? Còn 44 mấy % mà. Rồi ơi. Rồi còn này còn 30 mấy. Thôi sạc cái phone đi chứ không có là lát nữa tối khỏi like bây giờ.
Ai quên là phạt tiền. Có thì có phạt. Công dư thân quên.
Nơi chưa mấy cái này đâu là ta, mình phải kiếm thêm
Dạ
cái
không
ổ,
cậu.
kiếm thêm một cái ổ cắm nữa, tại vì cái này nó sạc được có
Cái này là
20
cái
phút.
gì? Cái này cắm cái này sạc từ lúc nãy rồi, đây rồi này. Ừ. Cái này cắm đi. Ý là còn cái mic nữa đâu? Còn cái
Cắm sạc
chuôi
là
mic cũng phải sạc nha. Cái chuôi mic cũng phải sạc. Có một cái để trong hộp thì không cần phải sạc, nhưng có một cái là phải sạc nha.
Nó là cái nào?
Đố biết luôn này.
Em nhớ nó có một cái, chỉ có chỉ cho em có một cái đầu dưới này, nó có cái điểm G.
Ở cái chỗ lỗ cắm kìa. Bên này. Có cái khắc này. Là của cái hộp, đúng rồi, là chỉ khắc á. Còn cái này thì vẫn phải sạc nha. Cái này cũng vẫn phải sạc nha, hết pin cái này là khỏi dùng luôn đó.
Ok.
Tắt hết mic. Nút tắt luôn không?
Đang đèn không tắt.
Đó. Tháo ra.
Chưa, em chưa chụp báo cáo. Đợi xài xong chưa.
Nè, em ấn vào trong hộp, đừng có chụp ra ngoài, ấn vào đây này. Cái mũi tên á, nó sẽ có cái chi tiết line á. Đó, thì chụp cái này cho chị. Được không? Chứ không phải chụp bên ngoài. Nó đây chị ấy nhưng mà ấn như này. Hai tay, hai ngón để như này, ấn cả. Ok.
Tháo đồ
Thì
gì?
chị tháo mà. Cái là có bị kèm với môi trường này.
Mà cái bọc cái tự nhiên cái tốn tiền lương á.
Ý là ta sẽ tí này.
Hay chưa?
Nè, em ấn như này, hai tay dưới này, em ấn này. Đẩy ra như này.
Cái Acacia này cái line á, thì là view ok, với lại mic ổn,
Đúng rồi.
dễ ra đơn được.
Chụp cái này chưa?
Chụp. Còn mấy cái giỏng chị set deal bao nhiêu vậy?
Cái võng á, chị sẽ deal 10% thôi nha.
10%.
Đúng rồi.
Nó vậy nó còn có 9 mấy đô.
Chị đó.
9 mấy đô chắc đẩy được, có thể ráng thử coi.
Có 63 là từ 68 chứ.
Để coi tối nay không biết ai live trước.
Ai like trước cũng được.
Không, ý là live trước thì để cho con live giỏng là Acacia.
Anh Tâm like cái võng này, cái này trước đi, xong em like Acacia. À em like
Trên kilo.
trên kilo. Vậy đi.
Okay.
Để luôn như này. Tắt luôn.
Đang này nóng.
Nóng lắm hả?